Hello, my dear viewers. Let's today discuss the most important topic. Majority of the students ask this question that do you think that English grammar is important? Is it necessary to improve English language if any person who does not know English grammar, do you think grammar has its that much value? So let's discuss today. Let's talk about few important of the English grammar. So before we discuss, I would request my all viewers that this is Mr. Bughio, an English grammarian. Today live session with you. If you want to ask any question, you are free to ask. If you want to join and share your ideas regarding English grammar, you are free to do it. So, before we talk about, I would request you to subscribe my channel, and do not forget to click the bell button so that you may get my videos whenever I upload. When I come on live, you can get the notification. You may join me and share ideas about the same topic which we are going to discuss today regarding the English grammar. I would also request you that if you have any question on comment box, you can ask anything. We are here to reply to you. Well, the question is English grammar important to improve English language? Let me correct videos also. So here Kashaf Fatma says, yes, sir, English is very important nowadays. And how we improve our English grammar? That's wonderful question you have asked, Kashaf Fatma. So as I told you that English is not just only that your English is very much fluent, but you must understand whether you are speaking fluently, you are just only speaking flawless, or you are making some mistakes. So first and foremost, reason for editing your writing and thinking about your grammar when you are speaking, and that it makes you easier to understand. Because again, your grammar when you are speaking is that it makes you easier to understand. Means anybody can understand you if your grammar is that much good. While a grammar error may seem insignificant to the person writing an article or a blog, think about it from the reader's point of view, because readers will understand what you are writing. Even a small grammatical or spelling error has a power to disrupt the flow of your writing and cause your readers to engage or just only disengage with the content. Therefore, grammar is very much important. For example, a similar situation occurs when you are speaking While it's sure are just as true that native speakers make grammatical errors as well. There's no reason to forget about good grammar. There are certain people, they believe that when we listen to the native speakers, the people who live in America or they live in UK or Australian English or Canadian English, they hardly take care of their grammar. But again, if your grammar is good, then definitely your English will be appreciated. Especially the people who are living in the third world country, where grammar plays very vital role. When you speak and write grammatically, you can be confident that your message is being understood without any misunderstanding or without any misinterpretation. So grammar will help the readers that whenever you speak, they know that you are not making grammatical mistakes. So when we talk about the grammar, definitely there are certain skills which you have to improve. For example, having strong grasp of English grammar will help improve your English skills overall. For example, when you have learned the grammatical rules governing sentence construction, it becomes easier for you to express your ideas because you know the sentence construction. Then definitely it becomes very easy, even easier for you to just share your ideas. Over time, being able to speak and write correctly builds your confidence while speaking English. Because when you speak in front of the people will come to know that your grammar is up to the mark. This encourages you to develop a rich vocabulary so that you have the tools to communicate with others. Your communications can easily be understood if you just only share your thoughts without any making grammatical mistakes. So another important reason for practicing good grammar is that it increases your credibility. It increases your, that when you think about your attitude towards a newspaper or online magazines, whenever we talk about, think about your attitude towards a newspaper or online magazine that has error in its articles. So your credibility will be questioned. If you are making some grammatical mistakes, definitely the people will not recognize you. They will not appreciate your English. So if you notice consistent grammatical mistakes in their, even the people when they write articles, you start to question the legitimacy of the information they are conveying as well. So it means your credibility happens when that shows to the people when you make that less mixture of the grammar. The same is true on a personal level also. In fact, when you are applying for a job, the chances are high that you won't get an interview if there are errors in your resume or a cover letter. Definitely your resume, your CV, resume, it should be that correct. Your cover letter should be correct one. There should not be any grammatical mistakes. People will never appreciate. They will never appreciate. So grammar definitely plays very vital role. Your writing represents who you are. People will really recognize you if your writing is without any grammar mistakes. Your writing really your writing is only your ambassador. If there are careless mistakes, then definitely it appears to the reader that you don't care about your work. When you are making mistakes, the people will consider that you are so much careless. This makes them definitely less likely to trust you and definitely destroy your credibility. Your credibility can easily be destroyed if the people, especially the readers, find that you are making mistakes. Grammatically, you are making mistakes. Your jobs will be at a risk, at a stake, if your grammar is not that much good in your resume or in your cover letter. So your grammar plays a very vital role. It develops your credibility. It develops your that uh, your that capability. Whether that people believe you or not, they should believe you or not. Therefore, I would request all of my viewers that grammar is a subject that stresses many students out, as it can be quite confusing and complicated. However, correct grammar is important for your writing and success. Means there should be correct grammar, both as a student or as an employee. Definitely, you will be future employee. That your language should be good one, especially your grammar should be up to the mark. So, reading may be the number one way you can improve your grammar skills. Yes, my dear viewers, English grammar can easily be improved when you have the habit of reading more and more. If you want that your grammar should be on the top, then it's very much crucial to know some simple methods to improve your English grammar skills. And reading is also one of them. Reading may be the number one way you can improve your English grammar skills. When you read reinforce correct grammar in your mind. It can be particularly helpful to read out loud, as a combination of the seeing, saying, and hearing assists in solidifying what you have learned. So, reading plays a very vital role. While reading, you can easily identify which mistakes are there and how that mistake can be corrected. In addition to improving your grammar, reading will help all the aspects of your writing, from sentence influency to increased vocabulary. Reading plays very vital role. Means if you want to improve your vocabulary, if you want to write correctly, then read correctly. The better reader you are, the better writer you would be. Another point which we must discuss here, that it is useful to have a true reference book nearby that can consult when writing. Means when you start writing something, that a very authentic book of the grammar should be in front of you. If the authentic book is in front of you, definitely you can easily write in a better way. This way, anytime a grammatical question arises, you can quickly refer to the manual to obtain the answer. There are many high quality grammar and writing guide books. Definitely in the market, you will find it. Now, these books, the authentic books of the grammar, will help you when you write it. When you are confused while writing, that yeah, you are making some mistakes, so try to read the reference book and find the right use of it. When you do this right use of it, definitely Sorry for disturbance. Let's see. So what I say that it's useful to have through a reference book, and which should be very much near to you, because when you write something that if you feel that my writing that there's some problem you feel, then better to open the book, the guidebook, the book which is very much authentic book of the grammar, and find the right use of it. When you find the right use of it, you will write definitely correctly. So if your reading is good, it means your writing is good. You can learn the best writing by reading best books. So better to read more and more. Speak to a librarian or writing instructor for recommendations. Oh, that will be much better. For example, if you want to read good grammar books, then definitely some instructor will help you, some teachers will help you, some librarian will help you to find out the good books of English grammar. Your English should be on the top, especially your grammar should be that much good. Now, the next thing I want to discuss with you that while classes in English linguistics and writing may not be something you are interested in, it is vital to spend a bit of time learning or reviewing the best principles. Do some researches on the basic of the parts of speech, as well as on the common grammatical errors people tend to make it. So you must understand the basic rules of using parts of speech. You must know where noun can be used, in which way we can use, how pronoun can be used, how preposition can be used. So the parts of speech very much important to understand in a better way, because if your parts of speech is good, it means your writing style will be one of the best one. There are many excellent resources. Yes, online you will find it, even in print, that will improve your grammar skills. I would request you that quick internet search will also reveal a multitude of the websites that offer grammar games and exercises. There are certain games and certain exercises online where you can improve your grammar. If you know the grammar is an area you struggle with, set aside a few minutes each day to complete your grammar exercises. Everybody uses everybody uses nowadays mobile, and all of us having mobile in our hands. Why not to use in a proper way? Why not to learn the basic rules of it? Even the simple act of taking few English practice tests for any level can definitely help you to improve your grammar skills. When your instructors, your teachers, writing maybe that any could be writing lab staff or writing tutors even give you feedback, listen to them, because we think that we write correctly, but your writing will be checked by the learned person, definitely will find the mistakes. So find out if you have a consistent issue with any topics in a particular. For example, do you frequently receive feedback regarding run on sentences or have issues with subject verb agreement? If so, make sure that when you proofread your assignment, you pay special attention to those details. It may even be wise to create your own personalized checklist of items to be aware of in your writing. Therefore, this is the only best way. And sometimes when you reread the pieces which we have written, brain fills with the gaps of missing information. We do not always catch our own mistakes when we proofread it. Reading what you have written out loud, preferably that you must know that I would say that someone else even is an efficient way to evaluate whether or not you have used correct grammar. You are more likely to notice your errors. You read the content aloud rather in your head to yourself. This is the best way. This is the only way where you can continue your writing, your reading, your speaking, your listening skills. I would also suggest you that the better practice would be in this way, that try to read more and more books, because when you read more and more books, definitely your uh, writing skills will be improved. So this is all about the importance of English grammar. There are many uh, here comments are there. I have not read it, so I'm going to read few comments. What they are saying. Kashaf Fatma is asking about uh, how we improve our English grammar. That already we have discussed. Watch my, that what we have discussed. That how can we improve our reading? How can reading could be your books, could be reading, could be your magazine, anything which you like. You may read it. Here, Mariam Bughio, well, that's true. Reading improves your writing. Yes. And, sir, in foreign countries, why don't they focus on grammar? One best question Mariam Bughio has asked, that mostly foreign people that damn care of the writing, especially, the grammar. Now, according to them, that grammar is not that much important. Definitely, that this is their own native language. But as we are living in Pakistan, the people who live in India, the people who live in Bangladesh, especially third world countries, they need English grammar, because here you're doing some work, here you are doing job. Definitely, if your grammar is not good, people will not appreciate you. When you do not know how to write a letter, and when you write later, even the cover letter or any resume, if you think, and when it is presented in front of the your boss, definitely if there would be errors, your credibility will be questioned. Another question: how can we be confident in speaking correctly? Well, good question Mariam Bogo has asked. Again, Mariam, I would say that confidence comes with knowledge, and knowledge comes definitely reading more and more, collecting information more and more. When you don't read, when you don't have information, how can you be confident to speak in front of others? I have never seen, I have never, come across such people who have knowledge and they can't speak. Their confidence level can be increased when they have knowledge. Zubair Khan, Walaikum Salam. Zubair Khan, sir, your way of explaining is very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Zubair Khan. This is all we have learned from our students, from our teachers, from our, that environment. This is the way. So every day, or sometimes, that I come live on YouTube, I would request you to share my YouTube, this, the live session also in your social, that networks, whatever you use it, either it's a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Use just share so that many and more, that the students can watch it. If they have any query, they can ask the questions. Mariam Bogyo has said, means you want to say, as we don't talk grammatically correct our native language, similarly foreign people don't care. True. Mariam Bogyo has rightly said, as we speak Sindhi or we speak Urdu, hardly we pay attention to grammar. Similarly, it happens with the foreign country people. When they are that speaking their own language, they do not that take care of their grammar. I have watched many movies in which American people make mistakes, grammatical mistakes. They make it. I have watched that he don't go, he don't come. Now, definite don't is not used. He doesn't is use. He does not is used. So people, especially who live in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, in third world countries, they need to improve their English grammar. When your grammar is up to the mark, if you are even in the foreign country, people will appreciate you. Even the foreigners will appreciate you that your English is flawless. You're not just only making mistakes. Here means you want to. Mariam says means you want to say that we don't talk grammatically correct foreign English. Yes, sir. Well, it is true. Knowledge is very important to be accomplished. What is the solution of learning many rules of grammar? Yes, it's one of the headache for many students like Mariam Bugo. Mariam, that's true. Grammar rules to be understood. First of all, they should not be cramped. People consider that we have to just only memorize the things. Better to understand, and when you understand and when you do the practice, then you do not need to just only memorize. So the best way to understand grammar rules is to learn grammar rules and use in the sentences. And when you speak, use them. Maybe you could be fluent, but it's not necessary that you are flawless. So try to be slow in speaking and try to use English grammar while you talk. So, my dear viewers, thank you very much for your comments, for your feedback. Keep on coming, keep on sharing my live, session with your all friends on all social media channels. The more you share, it will be more, that beneficial for me, beneficial for all of the those who want to share ideas, those who want to learn something about the English grammar. We will talk next time with a new topic. Till that, take care. Allah Hafiz.